So, Morgan, it is you.
It is me.
You're playing a new character. It's 2017. Start out with your character. You are currently in a suburban house.
Yeah.
There is a target here that you are here to kill.
Neutralize.
Neutralize the target. Where would you hide to kill this woman? She has a child, but the child is out of the house right now, so you're alone.
I definitely would have been watching her routine for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have understood what her typical nightly rituals are.
Mm-hmm.
I'd imagine I wouldn't be somewhere like under the bed or in the closet, but I might be in a closet or just like down in the basement where I can hide easily and then wait to hear like the bath water go, because she probably like takes baths pretty regularly.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking in my head.
Okay. So describe how you're going to make this kill. Middle-aged woman that you're killing.
It's fairly simple. I've written... She's typed up a note in her computer about how depressed she is. She's been posting on things like Reddit about how depressed she is and how she just simply doesn't know how she can go on. Recent new baby, postpartum depression, all of those types of things.
Maybe miscarriage instead of new baby.
Maybe miscarriage for sure. And it's her life is looking bleak, at least on her.
She's had a lot of professional embarrassments lately.
And I've made sure to document that on online forums, kind of anonymously. But
You don't even have to do that. It's very public.
I was kind of thinking I made like false like social media account, like not like things like anonymously, like on a Reddit or whatever, where she's just like, does everyone feel this bad all the time? And just to kind of point that she's depressed. But
Sure.
if she's already doing it herself, then...
Well, she's been very recently professionally embarrassed at her job. She's been laid off, put on leave, and she herself, she isn't posting stuff like, oh, woe is me, or is this all life is, or something. She's been very quiet herself. But she's definitely been embarrassed on a big stage.
Well, and I don't think there needs to be anything... I've planned this out. I'm just here to more make sure that it went through. She drinks a glass of wine by the tub every day, and I've poisoned the wine.
So narrate you doing the kill.
I've drawn up a syringe of a substance, sodium, whatever. Anyways, and I've used the syringe to go through the cork in her wine bottle that I know she's going to be drinking out of. I push the substance in there. Mm-hmm. I know she's going to have a glass of wine. Mm-hmm. But I come prepared just in case. I will also just have... I don't want to electrocute her because that seems no one...
Well, the point of this is to make it a suicide.
Yeah, that's why I want her to drink the wine and make it look like... I was going to put pills next to her or something like that as well.
Okay.
I guess I could just cut her wrists. I don't want to do that, though. I think just pills
You don't want to do that? This character doesn't want to do that?
I want it to look as much like a suicide like possible.
Wouldn't that make it look more like a suicide than
pills?
Than injecting whatever that is into...
Well, I mean, I could still inject the wine, she'd go to sleep, and then I cut her wrists. Something untraceable. She's asleep, so I don't have to, like, strangle her and risk putting marks on her body. Mm-hmm. That's more what I'm concerned about. I don't want to leave any marks on her body. So, yes, I inject some stuff into her wine, wait for her to draw her bath, and I wait about 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. I'm prepared to push her down in the water and drown her if I need to.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So you do that, you inject it, you're waiting outside. She's you can hear her in the bathtub right now. And there's light music playing. And you're just walking through the house quietly. You pass a room and there's this corkboard full of different news articles about Cornucopia House and how the state police, how they messed the whole thing up, and how Alamanda Vasquez was blamed for it. This middle-aged woman with a daughter. And there's all this different stuff about her and everything. And you, like, peek open the bathroom door and you can see that she's passed out. Vasquez is in the bathtub.
I look at her and I look at the board and I'm a little impressed with her. I'm like, you tried.
That's what you literally say?
Yeah. I look at the board and I look at her and I was like, you tried. And then I just shake my head and I take note of all the people I see on the board.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to take this with you?
I'm gonna take it with me. Yeah, and then I go sit next to her. I look at the bottle.
You sit next to her for a little bit. Okay.
I sit next to her, and I'm just kind of like looking around, seeing if I notice anything that might like indicate like I'm gonna get out of the bath, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I pull out my blade.
Yeah.
And it's a scalpel and a metal. So I open it.
Uh-huh.
I cut her wrist that is hanging out of the tub.
Mm-hmm.
And then I, with gloved hands, pick her, like she cut it outside and then I pick it up and I put it in the tubs just to kind of wash away everything, and it'll fill with blood. It'll make her probably bleed faster, maybe, I think. And I just watch for long enough that I know that she's lost enough blood that there's really...
Yeah.
I mean, no one's here anyways. No one's going to come. But I just need to make sure.
Yeah, you just sit and watch her slowly die. And there's like a picture of like her and her deceased husband and their daughter on like the picture frame. And you just like look up at that too.
I stand up and just kind of like... and then go to the bedroom and grab the cork board down. And I just do a quick peruse. I'm not going to try to go through all of her stuff, but I do a quick peruse to see if I'm catching anything else. But I feel like this is this woman's whole life, so everything's going to be right here where she'd want to see it.
I agree.
And I'm going to take it, and I'm going to walk out of the back of the house. Mm-hmm. It's dark now. Mm-hmm. Again, I've kind of investigated the area, watched her for a little while, so I just walk out right the back gate, and I have a car waiting for me about a block down the road and get into it and
drive home. Maybe you even just drive home.
I think I'm going to stop at fast food first. I'm hungry.
You like turn the radio on, you kind of like sing into it, and like you stop at fast food. What do you get?
I'm going to get a spicy chicken sandwich, and I'm going to ask for extra pickles. Like I want like 5 or 6 pickles and then some on the side too.
Sure. So they prepare that for you and they give it to you. And do you check the bag before you leave?
Of course I do.
You like start to move away, you check the bag, there's no pickles in here.
Sir?
Would this be something that would actually make you angry and show emotion?
Not angry, no, but I want my pickles.
Yeah.
Sir?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get any pickles and I actually ordered extra.
And he looks, can I see your receipt?
Sure. I hand it over to him.
He looks at the receipt. Yeah. Okay. Fine. He goes back and he brings you a few pickles. 3 or 4 pickles.
I take it from him. I was like, that wasn't so hard. And then I drive away.
Yeah. You drive home, eat your sandwich when you get home, watching TV, just relaxing.
I'm watching Gilmore Girls.
Yeah. It's 2017. And then, you go to sleep easily.
Yeah.
Not a care in the world.
I've actually forgotten about her other than, like, I have this cork board in my house now, and I'm actually thinking of ways I could use it to decorate the home. Like, I take all the stuff off, and I was like, the cork board might be nice. Like, in the kitchen, I could do something with that.
Do you have any cats or dogs?
I just don't have the time to feed them, so I don't keep them around anymore.
Okay.
I've returned a few.
So, a couple days pass, and you go to meet up with the man who gave you the assignment in a small office complex, a small strip mall. And he's there, Anthony Pitzerelli. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How did it go?
Fine. No issues.
Okay. Did you collect any evidence that was there?
Yeah, I did.
Did you destroy it?
No.
Why didn't you destroy it?
Well, I thought you might want to see it first.
I don't need to see it. Destroy it.
Will do.
And what was your name again?
Robin.
Robin what?
Reyes. I think that was what it was.
It was, yeah.
Robin Reyes.
Okay.
Like the bird.
No, he didn't ask what your name is.
Okay.
I'm asking as,
Okay.
as the handler, just so we establish who you are. And what do you look like?
I would say I'm probably about 35.
Okay.
I am nondescript, very like average looking, white female, brown, kind of kept hair, nothing too crazy. Probably keep it at a ponytail at my lower.
Okay.
Very forgettable.
Okay. Pitzerelli says, all right, I have another assignment for you.
Great.
You're going to be joining a task force that I will handle. Task Force Masticate. They've been deeply connected with unnatural, supernatural activity. They've handled it quite well. They are down a member, so we will need to provide another to join the team. And with how you've been performing lately, with the job you just did, it seems like you would be a good fit for the team.
I'm used to working alone.
That's fine, but now you're working with a team, a group of others. There's 3 others. Jake Blevins, Frank Campbell, and Thomas Thompson.
Okay, how long am I...
Indefinitely. You're going to work with them, complete the missions that you go on, but I also want a report on them specifically.
Any particular one or all of them?
All of them. I want you to just note their behavior, and if there's anything weird or strange going on with them.
Do we think they're compromised?
We don't have any proof that they are, but we have possible reason to think they might be.
The supernatural.
Of course. So, provide me with reports.
How do you want me to provide those?
Call.
Understood. What if I find that they are compromised?
Then come to me first. Understood? But of course, always stay with the parameters. Help people, right?
Right.
So that's what we're about. Fighting the supernatural, helping people. That's why you joined us, right?
Absolutely.
We're heading to Reno, Nevada.
Nice.
You and I are going to fly out there together. Well, separate flights, but we're going to fly out there and we'll meet up with them there.
Sounds good.
He just looks at you kind of... He's not smiling the whole time he's talking to you. He's very kind of cold to you. You're dismissed.
All right, boss. I guess I'll see you in Reno.
And he has provided you with a plane ticket. You're good to go out there. Okay. Now, everyone else will come.
All right. Are you guys going to be nice to my new character?
No, for agricultural
Why?
So, we're going to start off with a quick going around of what everyone's character has been in the last 7 months. Tim's character, Thomas Thompson. It's just been 7 months or so since the events of White Teeth, your last scenario, where you learned some interesting facts that maybe you're something called God's Teeth. Maybe you help a god eat other gods, and there's this whole mythology of quiet children and silent slaves and Shredni Vashtar and the Hungry Mother and all that. But also, you have been helping to deal drugs set in Chicago.
I helped my detective out of a sticky situation once. And he paid me off.
No, it was not once. It's been like 3 months or 4 months since it happened, but it was not once. It was you joined him to help sell drugs to pay for your wife's cancer treatment. It was not one time. That would not pay for cancer treatment.
What drug are you selling?
We only roleplayed one time, so that's that's all we did.
That's all that happened.
Jackson, are you saying that Tim could not afford a cancer payment in America on one drug deal?
Where
do you know how much the drugs are?
You should look the other way.
They're actually not expensive.
I don't know.
Compared to healthcare.
See, the drugs were the cancer treatment drugs. So I'm selling it to other cancer
You're doing like
patients.
you're doing an archer.
You're watering it down. for the other patients and then taking
No,
No,
in
not
Archer,
down,
he
no.
gets cancer, and then in an episode, he finds out that there's a gang that is replacing cancer drugs with placebos, and he goes on a rampage and kills them all. And it's a really good episode, actually.
Okay, Tim. Anyway, you're dealing drugs.
I am assisting in dealing drugs.
You were helping deal drugs.
Yes.
Your
At some point in my life.
Your wife no longer has cancer. Did you want to stop doing that? Did you want to stop doing that?
Yes. I also wanted to tell my wife about
Catherine.
Delta Green.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. Roleplay that conversation super duper quick. Toby, you're Catherine again.
Yes.
And Pineapple the cat is there.
Pineapple has lived through it all.
Pineapple
is
is
probably
so
Pineapple is there.
The cat Pineapple is an
Just a
eldritch
cat.
being.
Is this like kind of like an intervention almost, where it's like you and Pineapple sitting there when I walk in, you're like,
tying a noose.
we have something to tell you.
No, Pineapple's just sitting up on his cat tree.
Okay. How'd you do it? You like over dinner one night, you sat her down like, listen.
No, it'd be more secretive than that.
Okay.
It wouldn't be direct information. So what I had in mind was more of like, honey, there's something I really need to tell you, but could be dangerous for you to even know.
Oh, okay. What is it about your work?
It is. And during this time, where's that Amazon package I just ordered the other day?
Over here, boss.
Anyway, it's a bug sweeper. I'm sweeping for bugs real quick, so no one's listening in. Give me your phone.
Cockroaches?
We're throwing the phones outside, or we're going outside and leaving the phones out the window.
Man, this would have, in a real life situation, I would be like, girl, get out of there.
Yeah.
No, I think.
We're
I
married.
mean, wouldn't
We
you
have a
just like
child.
say, let's go into the woods and leave our
Yes.
phones at home?
No, that's exactly
What?
what I was getting
No!
Let's go
But-
camping.
But
We're married.
that's exactly what I'm
for Tim's,
murder you.
Tim's purpose of trying to get rid of bugs.
Yeah, I go to a secure location that I know no one's listening. That's the whole plan. I'm just like, all right, Charlotte. If I tell you this, it could put your life in more danger than it already is.
Well, if
And I know we've gone through hell together, and you've come close to dying already. So what's a little bit more?
Yeah, that's
that's a weird way to put
that's
that.
how trauma works.
You're probably interested in this, Catherine, as a journalist.
I am a journalist.
Catherine, no, her name is Charlotte.
Charlotte, sorry.
Real Lana Lane. This is how names work. Jackson just changes the name of your family member.
I'm kind of used to this through my journalistic tendencies.
I know, you can't write anything about this, though. If you tell anyone, they will kill you.
I really want to.
Okay, I trust you.
I'm not going to give you all the gory details, but back in 2001, I was recruited by a secret government organization.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you much about them, because if they knew I was telling you anything about what I've been going through over the last 16 years, I feel like they would come after us, and we would have to run, all of us.
Obviously, we don't want that.
Yes, I have to tell someone about this. And I give an exposition dump about some of the horrible things and how there's supernatural things and the government's hiding it. And I swear I'm not one of those Trumpers. I swear this is real. And here, this is gonna look really weird for a second. I pull out a knife and I stab.
Yeah.
And I pull it out.
Oh my god.
You pull it out.
Does the goop heal it?
Nope.
Oh boy. Oh,
Are you okay?
honey? We're going to a hospital. Like, we're taking you in.
Oh my god.
What?
What
Yeah.
happened?
I thought it would.
Oh man.
I've been shot multiple times and nothing happened bad.
Yep, on one occasion that happened.
Yep.
At a very specific place and experience.
He just thought he was
I've
immortal.
never been injured since then.
Yeah. You look so fucking crazy.
I don't know if I can say with you.
I'll wrap it up.
I told Del
I wrap it.
it.
That's the key. Don't explain anymore.
Yeah, act like that's what you're supposed to happen. Matt, do you understand now?
I'm sorry, Heavy.
I have to.
Back in the early 2000s, I was shot 12 times and I lived. I healed.
She's seen the scars
Yeah,
before.
I think I have seen this.
Yes. So we kumbaya for a moment.
I
Okay.
stab him.
I
Okay.
come clean. I was shot 12 times, straight through. The scars are what was left behind. I shouldn't be alive right now.
Alright.
But things are getting more serious. The organization, we've helped them solve a few mysteries that could lead to something big. Disastrous on a scale of, well, I'm going to give you a book about Yugoslavia. And there was a mass genocide. Imagine something on this scale. That's what we're trying to prevent, me working with this organization.
Well, that obviously sounds very important. I don't really know what to make of this, to be honest.
It's just I need you to know in case something happens. I didn't want to just disappear and you not have any answers to where I've gone if I don't make it back.
That does make sense. Thank you for trusting me enough to tell me. I guess I really need to think about this. What?
For now, I haven't gotten a new assignment of any sort. Day to day is still going to happen, and I'll make it worth it.
So
Every minute.
we're safe right now.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I take her back and splurge on the family. We take a day off work and go to Six Flags.
Yeah, you and your son, Frank.
Yep. I take
What
them
about
all.
your brother?
And your brother. Your adult brother.
My adult brother can handle his own shit.
The convict.
He wants to go.
I mean, if he can come to Six Flags too. We all go to
I
Six
can't-
Flags.
I'm not
My
allowed
whole
at Six
family.
I
Flags.
can't pay though.
Of course, yeah, it's fine. It's fine, Jeremy. I'll cover it.
I mean, you invited me.
Alright, Toby. What have you done in the last 7 months?
I'm tracking down ISIS.
Hell yeah.
Alright, you finished that. What
More
next?
specifically, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with
Side
my son.
quest.
I kill all of ISIS.
Toby destroys ISIS in his spare time.
AKA Linda.
So you were looking for your son, who said he joined the army, but may have joined ISIS.
Oh yeah.
You just thought I'm in actually ISIS?
No, I was. Yeah, I really did. Yeah.
Oh, that's after this.
So you went after him. Eventually, you did pick him up. He had escaped wherever he was and was hitchhiking across Texas. You
He made
picked
it
him
back in the
up.
So I
US.
didn't even find him where he was?
No. He just
What
called
the
you from
fuck?
the payphone.
So I would have looked into... Are we saying that I actually... I forget if he said it or somebody else said it, but somebody actually said he was with an organization called ISIS?
He said that he was with a group, and they were like the group from Archer, and they were
Okay.
going to train him in how to be like a secret agent stuff.
So basically, I would have taken whatever information he gave me
Uh-huh.
and then used all of my law enforcement resources and even up to like Pitzerelli to try and figure out what the fuck that is, what he got himself into, and how to get him out.
There was like a cop raid on this group of they were all Americans. They all just wanted to join ISIS, and they were all just in
They
Texas.
wanted to join actual ISIS.
Yes,
Okay.
that's what it seems. And there was like a FBI counterterrorism raid, and very quickly, the FBI raid on them happened very quick, before anything really happened. But it was reported in all the papers and stuff that ISIS was captured and everything. It does kind of remind you a little bit of many years ago in like 2003 when you were part of a sting operation to set up a mentally disabled man and join Al Qaeda.
God.
And now your son.
To this day, that like shift still haunts me. I had no idea how to
Did
react
I do
to
a
that.
bad job role
You
playing
did a
it?
great job.
Too good.
It's
was
so
too
good
good.
that I struggled to react
It
to
was
it.
like Alec Baldwin doing Tracy Jordan's dad. 30 Rock.
Perfect, but jarring. Perfect, but jarring.
Oh, like I don't know if you should be doing that. All right, so your son is safe and sound, and luckily did not get arrested by the FBI.
Should we go through me asking him what the fuck happened?
No, we don't need to do that.
I guess not. Yeah, it just doesn't matter.
It was all for a girl, Dad.
Yeah, he was this hot like ISIS girl.
We met on Reddit.
Who messaged him online? It's like, I need you to do this for me. He's like, all right.
I got so close. Then the police came, though.
I got so close.
They raided us before
Man.
it actually happened.
Imagine joining ISIS to fuck and then not fucking.
Well, you're thinking the girl was probably an FBI agent.
Woo-wee. I mean, yeah, he is the son of an FBI agent. They probably knew exactly who he was.
All right, son.
He's 18. Also, your son.
Not mentally apparently, but
Nope. He's a kid.
That sounds like an
18-year-old.
18-year-old, yeah.
Let's be real.
I did not join ISIS at 18, but
Plenty of them do.
So, Toby, how are you going to punish him? Or
this isn't really a punishment thing. I need to get him help. I think you hopefully recognize that what you did was wrong.
yeah, I could have gone.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to do it differently, I think I would have, but
I don't know.
I've learned a valuable lesson in getting caught
No,
doing something wrong and being tricked by strangers on the internet.
I'm not sure that this is the best lesson that we can take away from the situation. But I'm obviously glad you're safe. We just need to
Tim, look
maybe
at your phone.
you should I just wait until you fuck my life? Let's just wait.
Well, Dad, to make up for it, I'm turning my life in a better direction. One that I think you'll be proud of.
No. Oh, what are you doing?
I pull out a small, manila envelope of papers and it's official, Dad, and I hand you a paper, and at the top it says U.S. Army on it.
Oh, boy.
I've enlisted for real this time.
No! Not now!
I'm going to right this wrong and fight ISIS on the right side of history.
That woman betrayed me, and she will pay.
I look over his paperwork and is he actually fully enlisted?
Yeah, he is.
Oh
Legit.
boy. Oh wow. I'll help make sure you get to boot camp this time. Just
Yeah, no, actually that'd be great. To drive, fly, anything with you, Dad.
where is your car?
Oh, well, it was part of
ISIS
the
has-
entry. I had to give up all my worldly possessions. I guess they sold it. I don't know where it's at now.
Is there anything that could connect you to them there other than your car?
Well, I gave them my full legal name.
Right, of course. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. They didn't ask for my social security number, though. You still have that, right?
Yes, I know your social security number.
Well, I meant the car. I
Yes.
lost. I think. Okay,
Yes.
good. You have it.
When do you have
Just
to
take
go?
him and run away.
Yeah. Well, just make a decision what you want to do with this. You're
Take
in
him and
charge
run
of it.
away. Knock him out, and then put him in your basement
It's
with the
in
door
5
locked.
weeks. We leave in 5 weeks.
I'm gonna let him go
Okay.
to basic,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm going to
He probably won't make it a basic.
Pull some strings to get him kicked out.
for mental problems.
Maybe it'll be good for him. You don't know.
I'll let him get through basic and then see.
Yeah. What's your wife? Did you tell her about ISIS and all this?
I mean, I'm not sure how long it took me to find him, but I did tell her that I was going
A
to find
week or
him.
so.
So I would have been giving her updates along the way.
So yeah, you did tell her that your son joined ISIS.
Yeah. I
Okay.
guess. Yeah.
And now he's joining the army.
I think he should come home.
Well, we are coming home right now.
Right.
I think. I mean, that's the.
You are home right now.
Yeah, we're home.
Okay.
We're already done with all that. He's now joining the army. If there's anything else you want to add to this.
I guess not. I don't approve, but it doesn't matter.
I don't approve either. It's just
He's
he already did it.
As a mom, I'd like to be like, this is a bad idea. You just joined ISIS. I don't think you should be making adult decisions right now.
I would try and get him to talk to a therapist, like, immediately.
Okay, you can do that. You set that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get a bad diagnosis at therapy, and then he'll get kicked out, right?
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, they might just let him.
Yeah. You know what? You're
You're fine.
You're promoted.
Then Adam, with your dog situation, your wife found Cricket again online due to the pet finder situation with Deputy Porter.
Yep.
There was also another dog that was found on your yard, Crockett, named by your wife, and they were picked up by a more competent deputy and taken to an animal shelter.
Yes.
What if, when you returned home, what did you do with both dogs?
I went to Cricket, to his house
Yeah.
to see if he had it.
Yep, he does.
Okay. I push him up against the wall.
What? Whoa! What's going on?
If
boss?
you ever fucking lie to me
Remember,
like that
Porter,
again.
you got shot by his wife.
Yeah, I'm still in time frame. That was.
That was like,
Within a week.
yeah, within a week.
I'm still like bandaged up. Boss, you hurt me.
I'm like putting my hand
I'm still injured.
on the wound.
I'm bleeding.
Why did you fucking lie to me?
I didn't lie to you. What do you mean?
What? You put this dog on Pet Finder!
No, it's right there.
Take me your computer!
I don't have one.
Is his
He
computer
has a
out?
desktop computer.
Oh, you mean that? Yeah.
Log into it! Log into
It's
it!
called a monitor. You point at the monitor and say that.
I don't have a keyboard.
Log into it! I will fucking fire you
There's
tomorrow!
private files on it. I don't want this private.
Joey, stop. Just
Do what your
Admit-
boss tells you.
admit that you did.
Just lay down. Just lay down and die.
Yeah, as an NPC, please just admit that you fucking did what you did. Don't make me, force you to log into a computer.
I log in
All right.
to my computer.
You do that. Now what?
I go to, immediately to the internet and, pull up Pet Finder.
You
Not
do
on
that.
there.
Is it already logged in?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You motherfucker!
I was just browsing
You logged in!
because I like browsing.
You posted this dog!
That's inconsequential.
Alright.
I will fire you tomorrow.
Why not? Okay.
Today.
Come in tomorrow morning and I'm going to fire you.
Why is... Okay.
All right.
I don't understand this.
I take the dog.
Wait, don't take my dog.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you hear a bark.
What are you gonna take, Cricket?
Yes.
That's my dog.
No, it's not.
It's
You
my
put it
girl.
on Pet Finder.
It's just... I just wanted to make friends for her.
Alright.
Okay.
He's gonna keep
Okay.
going.
How about this? Take it off Pet Finder right now. You keep the dog. Don't ever let it out of your sight. And I will let you keep your job.
Okay.
Deal. That happens.
Okay. You get the dog. Now what?
I don't have the dog.
You
He's
have
keeping
Crockett.
the dog.
You have Crockett.
I watched him take it off
Keeping the dog.
Petfinder.
Okay. Because your wife saw it on Petfinder
Yeah.
and recognized it as Cricket. And you said you were going to talk to the person.
And he lives in a small town with my wife. Yeah, no. I can't do that. Yeah.
You turn back around.
No, you know what? I thought about this. You've actually put me in an awful situation. I wanted to let you keep this dog, but my wife knows what this dog looks like.
It looks like a dog.
No, I take the dog away from him, and I take it out. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I get in the car and I drive away.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I take it into the woods.
Alright, hold on. You take Cricket into the woods.
Yeah, I do.
Cricket is this cute little white pit bull.
Yes. That's all.
It's like in the car just staring at you like...
Don't fucking look at me.
I wanted to care for this dog.
What do you do with it?
I stare at it.
That's
It just
50
stares at you.
miles.
It doesn't blink for a long time. And then it blinks a little. And it yawns a little.
I reach over and I pet it.
You pet it.
What does it do?
It just looks at you.
Dog things.
No, it looks out the window. Yeah, it starts painting.
Fuck! I drive back home with the dog. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
You got 2 dogs now.
Yeah.
You drive back home. You park and you get out, and your wife is there, and so are your adult daughters. They're 18.
I let Cricket out.
Well, hold on. How old are they? They're 2. So 17. They're 7. They're 18 now. Just turned 18 recently. But they still live at home. But they see you, and then you let Cricket out, and they're like, Cricket!
Oh my god, it's that
Who's
dog!
back? Or she?
No, you guys really liked the dog.
Yeah.
It's that dog!
Well, you sounded like,
higher
it's
pitch.
that dog, okay.
No. Disinterested teenager.
Yes.
So you
But also loves it.
I blow my brains out immediately after everything I've been through for
We
that
don't want it.
reaction. Like, oh!
No, your character, your NPCs
Yes.
are happy to see the dog.
Oh my god!
Is the wife there?
Yeah,
Honey, you went and got Cricket for us?
I did go
there's
get...
still Crockett, who's at the shelter.
Well, should we go get Crockett too?
Might as well.
Cricket might need a friend.
Hopefully they get along together.
They probably will. Every white pitbull I've ever met likes other dogs.
Yeah.
This might be the best thing you've ever done for me.
I agree.
You know,
This is the sweetest thing
probably
I've done for our
you know what?
family.
I will go ahead and rank this as the second best thing I've ever done for you, but
What was the first?
What was the first?
don't
Yeah.
fucking ask me that.
I don't understand.
You know what it was. I mean,
Why didn't you
snide.
say anything? You opened the conversation.
You know, I'm saying I got him away from her away from a 30-year-old man. That's
I
what
forgot. I
I'm saying.
fucking hate
Because, hold on, no, not anymore. Because he saved the dog, he brought the dog back, time has passed.
We're even.
It's been like 2 years or so.
I don't hate him, but I don't like him.
You're my dad again.
It's fine.
Fine,
Toby
logically.
can be
No.
however he wants. Toby can be
It's an
however he wants.
NPC. It's an NPC.
Toby can be however he wants.
No.
I don't want her to love me unless she does.
We have a complicated relationship.
I don't like my daughter either.
I bring out a collar that I've already like embroidered Cricket's name into because I was so sure that we were gonna get Cricket.
I immediately go to the fridge and pull out like a piece of deli ham and feed it to Cricket. I really like Cricket. I feel bad that I was taking him into the woods to be killed.
I got shot for this.
Yeah, your fault, but
My fault.
yes, 100. You are an incompetent, awful employee.
Yeah, all of you get back 2d8 sanity
Ah, nice.
for resolving things with bonds.
7, 2.
Not 2d8. I'm sorry, 2d4.
It's too late.
Well, I rolled a 7
It's
already.
2d4.
4.
Come on.
Four.
Jackson, I rolled a 7.
I know, that's what tricked me. That's what made me think that, oh, wait, I said it the wrong thing. That doesn't make sense.
7.
Yes, of course.
7 on the die.
3.
I got max out of that.
Fuck you.
You have max
I rolled
sanity.
2
I see.
4s.
I was like, no fucking
Well,
way.
that's really good for you, especially.
I rolled
Yeah,
a
my
3 and a
sanity
1.
is real low. I'm now at 29.
You also get some sanity rewards for what you did last time. So you get 3 points for killing the 3 killers of Carrie Houghton.
I was 1 point away from my breaking point.
You get 3 sanity back for those chimeras you killed. And then you get 1 more sanity back for killing that lady in the house.
Killing that lady.
Who, like, hypnotized you briefly before you guys immediately killed her.
Is that all we get?
Yes.
Okay.
45.
If I
37.
say I went to therapy, do I get anything back? Because I was also going to be.
I was in therapy.
How honest were you honest?
With a therapist,
Yes.
I would obfuscate the details, but I would like, I work for the military.
I'll let you get back to D3. Very good. Then we'll go back to Morraine.
Thriving.
Morraine, so your character, she left the FBI, absolutely, because she lost both her legs and
Can't
her
even
left
be a
arm.
doctor, really.
Yeah, she's fucked bad.
I'm seeing anyone hurt, but with both arms, I'm just like, you're not that bad off. I don't even want to help them anymore.
You're like faking. It's like people, they're faking a mental illness
Yeah.
or something. You're not really.
You should get Delta Green to buy you prosthetics.
Delta Green doesn't pay for anything. We all know that.
So,
Well, you know where a green box is
That is
with
true.
some cocaine.
so you were bedridden for pretty much.
How do I get there?
What? Should I walk?
Should I drag myself once I get out of the
Yeah.
taxi?
Motivational speaker.
What'd you say, Jackson? I'm sorry.
So you were bedridden for the rest of your life,
For now.
and you were done with the FBI.
For now.
Okay, they're done, and they said that you were like in a car crash, and then some wildlife attacked you.
They tore me limb from limb.
Whole big mess in Florida. Anyway, so you've had to move back in with your father to take care of you, and back in Kansas. And right now, yeah, you're just bedridden the whole time, and you've been able to spend a lot more time out here than you used to have, and it's just kind of been a haze of depression. I mean, you are depressed now because you've had your life destroyed.
I've heard my father tell me, you need to learn how to roll a few times.
Well, he's actually pretty broken too by seeing you like this, and he lost his wife, your mother, and you're his only child, and it hurts seeing you like this. And Oliver has come back. He's finished school, and he's just taking care of you and trying to help your dad, who he spent a lot of years with on the farm. And you have a chair they put you in and like take you around and everything. The hole is still there. The bottomless hole behind the shed is still
looking
there.
real nice.
It's looking deep and dark and alluring a little bit. And you've noticed that the rest of the farm has just gone to ruin. There's no crops being planted. Your father doesn't care. It looks like they haven't been taken care of for years and years. It's just everything has been done through the hole. And so you're laying in bed. Your dad comes into the room with Oliver, and they're just bringing you your lunch and stuff. And you like read the newspaper. I guess you can still use a cell phone.
I'm using my phone.
You still use a cell phone, and you're just reading through stuff. And yeah, we'll start with your dad and Oliver coming into the room. Who's being Oliver?
I don't care.
Count.
Well, look at who the other guy is that I mentioned.
Yeah, I read it. Yeah.
You want to be the crazy guy?
Which one? Which one do you
What?
mean?
Why have secret chats?
No, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's actually descriptive of what it is. But.
No, it's not.
It's not.
You
I didn't get a chat.
Okay.
And
I'll be Oliver then.
Okay.
so Oliver and her father come in. They brought lunch.
I brought you a ham sandwich and ruffles.
Thanks, Pa. Oliver, you don't need to be staying here. You have your whole life ahead of you.
Oh, well, I mean, I kind of like working on the farm.
Well, nothing's really getting done on the farm, is it?
He loves working with the hole.
I mean, it's the least I could do, really. You guys have provided so much for me.
Oliver, I'm just saying you finished college and you didn't go through all the trouble of getting a degree just to take care of me.
Well, he was in film school, so
Don't worry, I'm just taking a small break after college to help out.
He's done with college. Jason.
Well, he's done with college, but he should go make a career.
Okay, all right.
I'm just taking a small break, maybe a couple years, you know?
A couple years.
College
Oliver?
takes a lot out of people.
Don't you want to date anybody? Are you on any of those apps that are coming out now?
Yeah, I'm talking to a gal. It's kind of long distance, but, you know.
Yeah, and you look out the window and you can see a truck backing up with a bunch of stuff in it, and there's this guy waving it back, and he's this skinny-looking guy with hair going all crazy and stuff. You know that he works for your father. And what's his name, Toby?
Does he have a name?
I didn't pick a name. You can pick the name that's in there that I said he was like, if you want.
Yeah, Dickie's good.
All right. You see Dickie out back. He's helping your father out. He's kind of a low-life type. And
Oliver, who's that?
you've seen him briefly, but stuff. But yeah, you don't recognize him.
Who is that, Oliver?
Oh,
And she's seen him before lots of times. And you've told her before who he is lots of times.
yeah, that's just Dickie. You remember Dickie? He's been around.
Yeah.
You're getting really forgetful lately.
Of course. Wheel me out there, will you, Oliver?
Yeah, of course. We'll get the tray.
I got her.
Okay.
And I lift her up into her chair.
Hi, Dickie.
And that's Toby.
Hello. What are you guys doing out here? We're
Well,
just dumping stuff. I mean,
how do you know my dad?
I kind of work for him on the side a little bit, you know.
You've met her before and talked to her before a lot. So.
As I've said before, yeah. I mean, I've known you for quite a while now.
I look to my dad.
This is Dickie.
I know it. I know it's Dickie. I said his name.
What are you?
So, what kind of work do you guys do together?
We're just in the whole business.
We
What are you putting in the hole?
Oh,
Just
this
scrapping?
and that,
just
you
scrap.
know. Bits and bobs. Things nobody will miss.
It brings in a little bit of money, Morraine. I'm not much of a farmer yet, but the hole kind of helps.
I just don't understand why we're still putting stuff in the hole, Pa.
It's not filled yet.
I'm sure I've met Dickie. I remember meeting Dickie, but also you act like I see him all the time. I don't know Dickie. What, or do I? Maybe I do know Dickie.
Let's
Make a sandy roll, Morgan.
That is a 12.
It's a number.
All right, you're fine. You calm down. But yeah, you're clearly stressed out by the hole still.
You guys ever send anything down with a rope just to see how far it goes?
I mean, with a light or a camera we have, but I think we just best take you inside. You're getting really upset.
You ever wonder what it'd be like to go down in that hole, Pa?
I'm gonna take you inside, hon. I think you're getting too upset.
I'm allowed to have feelings.
I just wheel her back
Yeah,
inside.
you just wheel. Yeah,
I'm allowed to have feelings.
yeah, and they put you back in your bed.
I know, hon. I'm right here.
I'm allowed to move around and have feelings, Pa.
Yeah, you've
Oh,
been,
yeah,
you've been here
Morraine.
about 7 months now.
Yeah. My bedroom is blank. There's nothing on the walls.
And you're just this is the rest of your life.
By the way, Morraine, I I scraped together some money and I got a friend to 3D print you a prosthetic arm. It's not much, but maybe you can hold stuff.
No.
Why not?
That didn't happen, no.
That's such an
He's
extreme.
supportive.
No.
In the middle of Kansas.
Yeah, it's 2016 or 2017.
Yeah, that's not that.
2017?
We had
Yeah.
we had
To 3D
You-
print an arm?
Literally a poor... No.
That's a lot.
high
had
school
Today?
printed
It's
a
really
prosthetics for dogs.
I mean, it's not like a fancy one. It's just a
Yeah,
straight arm piece.
It's not a bionic arm or something.
I know it's not a bionic
Well, it's a
arm.
3D print. I've been carving an arm for you out of this stick I found on the
That'd
farm.
be so
It's a
funny if
peg
it was
leg.
just a stick.
It made you 2 peg legs.
Oliver, I appreciate everything that you're doing. I just don't want you to waste your life on me. I want you to go live your life, have a full life, and enjoy it.
I am enjoying it, and I think this is great for me. It's a little bit of time away from the cities, and it'll make me appreciate it even more when I go back.
So at this point, you see as you're coming back around to the place, you guys go inside the house. You set back up in the bedroom. You hear a knock on the front door.
I look over.
You can't look out. I mean, your bedroom's not in the front door.
I'll go get it.
So he gets the door. You hear your dad coming back in with somebody, and it's Pitzerelli.
I'm back here.
Yeah, he sees you.
I thought he was like in the living room.
No, he comes back.
Oh.
They take him back to you, and you're in bed, and he looks at you and says, "Morraine,
Pitzerelli?
could you give us a moment, fellas?"
Sure.
I kind of look to my daughter.
It's okay, Pop.
Oh, okay. I leave. I go outside.
It's work.
Everything being taken care of medically and financially? Not in more danger?
No.
Okay, that's good.
That was no to the first part, too. I don't think I'm being taken care of medically.
You're not?
I don't have limbs.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Right.
Well, I was just on my way west, and I wanted to stop in.
You know,
Say
you
hi.
never acted like you knew me the whole time I was on the team.
No, but that's fine.
Is it?
Well, the less people know about you, the better. In Delta Green.
Sure, but you never once pulled me aside. I know it was a long time ago, but
Right. But it's not a big deal now. I just want to make sure you're doing okay.
I'm not doing okay, but I appreciate you coming by. You're the first person outside of my father and Oliver I've seen in months.
Yep.
And I guess Dickie. Although I forget him every time he comes, I guess. Probably forget that you even came. Don't remember anything anymore.
You're having a hard time with your memory?
I am, Pitzerelli.
Like that. Okay. Have you had any sort of scan performed on you? In your brain?
What's the point?
Sure.
What a dick.
Well, if there's anything I can do for you, you have my number. Just let me know.
Hey, Pitzerelli?
Yeah.
How are the boys?
We're actually gonna be meeting real soon. That's what we're heading out west for.
Where?
Reno. If you must know.
No, we're. You said we're heading out.
We?
Yes.
The group as a whole. They aren't with me, but they're on their way.
Are you replacing me?
We have other agents that can provide assistance to Team Masticate, so.
I hope the next one doesn't get eaten by alligators. Hopefully I
That'd be
forget.
ideal.
Do you think Delta Green has any medical stuff that might grow limbs back?
Nothing you want to mess with.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Because I feel like I could want to mess with that.
you don't. If there's nothing else, Morraine, I'm gonna go.
All right. Well, hey. It was nice seeing your face.
I see you too. And he leaves.
Okay.
Okay. You didn't tell him about the hole.
Oh, no, I do. Know.
No, he said he left.
No, wait a second.
It's the
He
whole
would have
spot.
walked
Whole
past
site.
the hole.
No, it's in back of the house.
He
She
would've-
saw people.
Also, I told him about the hole before.
No, not
Yes,
him.
I did.
Not him. No. As he leaves the room, he shuts the door. You can shout for him.
Pitzerelli.
Yeah. He opens the door. Yeah.
My dad has a hole in the back of his house that's endless.
Okay.
It's been filling up with garbage for years and it's never filled up. They've sent ropes down with cameras and lights and they can't ever see anything.
All right. Anything come out of it?
Not yet.
All right. Well, here's your mission. Keep an eye on that hole.
Oh, I might go in it.
Oh. Okay. Well, please don't.
We'll see.
All right. I'll see you later, Morraine.
Maybe you should investigate it.
Well, you're our
It's out
agent.
of my depths.
You're here. You know it best.
I'm not an agent anymore. We both know that.
You're still an agent.
If I was an agent, you'd give me the limb growing juice.
Goodbye, Morraine.
Do I have like a little hand coming out?
No. No, you don't. Okay.
Not yet. Still working up to it.
He leaves. Everything is fine. Time passes. As time passes, you become a little just curious on what happened 7 months ago. And you start Googling the names of the people you interacted with for all of their names and the police officers' names. And you Google Almenda Vasquez, and you see that she recently committed suicide
Makes
just
sense.
yesterday.
That's awful, but it makes sense.
Cut her wrists in the bathtub.
You drove her to suicide.
So, going back to everyone else, all of you were sent a message by Pitzerelli to arrive in Reno, Nevada tomorrow. You all make your excuses to your family. What do you say?
I got a conference I gotta go to. I apologize. Should be a quick one.
Is that what do you say, Toby?
I've got another work assignment out. I don't actually remember where I live. Out west.
You live in Washington.
West.
What? Washington?
Huh?
State?
No, he lives in Washington, D.C.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I understand, honey.
I'm hoping it'll only. Did they give any indication of how long it would be?
No?
I'm hoping it'll only be a couple of days, but you know how these things go. It might be a little longer.
I've seen it before. I understand, honey.
Sorry, I have to leave.
I get it.
I'll call you on the road.
I love you.
I love you too.
And then Tim, what do you just say to your wife?
I tell Charlotte the truth, like, I have to go.
I have to go kill
I'm-
gods.
I'm not sure when I'll be back, but it's them.
Well, I'll look after our child,
Look after our boy.
our boy,
Our little baby
Frank,
boy.
Little Frank.
little Frankie.
I will try my best to be back in a reasonable amount of time. Call me if those CAT scans results get in.
What cast?
Remember when I got a full CAT scan and body scan recently at the hospital?
Yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely call you.
Call me when those results come in. Yeah, thanks. I love you and Frank, and if there's ever anything happens to me, if you don't hear from me in an unreasonable amount of time, here's a key to a small lockbox in the top of the bedroom closet. Open the box. There's instructions in there and money.
Oh, okay. Just come back safe to us.
I'll try.
So, you all get on planes headed to Reno.
Does Pineapple do anything?
Nope, Pineapple Stairs.
Okay, got it.
Keep an eye on
So you'll be
Pineapple.
fine. You'll be fine.
Yeah. Pineapple's unnaturally old. Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, of course.
How old is Pineapple?
I mean, he was a kitten when we started.
So, he's It was 2001 when we started. Yeah. Now it's 2017.
16 years.
He's 16,
That's
17
not bad.
years old.
Crazy.
He's an old cat.
So, your plane approaches Reno Tahoe International Airport. Today is May 29th. It's a Monday, 2017. You're arriving around noon. Your planes all come down. Reno sparkles in a barren desert below. Dry mountains all around grow green only along the Truckee River and at carefully irrigated lawns and golf courses. Plane touches down. You all head to the spot you were meant to head to, off the plane on the tarmac. There's a car waiting for you, and you all see each other first as you guys are all walking towards the car.
Yeah, I've just got like a hockey-sized duffel bag that like hockey players would take with them, and it's got some guns and stuff in it. Well, actually, no.
You
it's
just
2016.
flew here.
Never
Yeah.
mind, I flew here.
Yeah.
Federal agents can.
He's not a federal agent, he's a cop.
I am just
That's
a detective.
Still, I mean, you can check guns.
He probably shouldn't be bringing his own
Yeah,
guns.
Yeah,
That's
that's
every
probably
person.
still a bad idea because you still have to register them with, you know.
Yeah. I take
TSA.
my unregistered guns, pack them in an Amazon box, and ship them to Reno.
in pieces and then reassemble them.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys all see each other as you guys are approaching the car.
Tip my
Oh, no.
sheriff's hat to them.
Yeah, you're wearing your cowboy hat and the
I'm always wearing
this
a
desert.
cowboy
No, this is
hat
perfect for you.
nowadays.
You're
Yeah.
in the West.
It's my town.
I'm wearing a large duster, a heavy coat.
We're all
like
wearing dusters.
Oh, you came as cowboys.
I'm the only sheriff
This is
here. Y'all
awkward.
need to change.
Well,
You
that's
still
fair.
a
It's kind
sheriff?
of hot.
Yeah, you guys see each other. What do you say? Are you dressed as a cowboy too?
No.
All right.
What?
Yeah.
Alright, fine. Yeah, I'm dressed
No,
as a
you-
cowboy.
no,
Why would
no.
I be dressed as a cowboy?
No, don't.
Into the desert.
No.
Uh,
It's good to see you too, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I could say that, but
anything weird happen in the last couple months?
Not anything as weird as what we've seen.
That's
all the
what I'm
other
saying.
stuff.
Has anybody been to see Morraine?
Oh, forgot about her.
I thought about it, but
I only had time in that 7 months to go visit my family.
I gotta be honest. I've been damn near walking off a bridge myself, and I don't think I could.
Yeah, I feel you there.
I've been going through some
You're
very
brave.
interesting new therapy, and it's actually helped a lot. But I think it's just helping me repress, so it's going to bubble up at some point.
I've been doing the same thing, but instead of going to therapy, I just drink.
See, that's smarter.
I like to, paint, try and get out my emotions through art. It doesn't work very well, but
God, I wish I could do that.
Do you have like a gallery now of just like bloody paintings and eldritch horrors and
Everything
the
you
universe?
paint, there's this figure that comes closer and closer with each new.
I don't really like painting, but I feel driven to paint, and then it just gets closer.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't want to paint it. It just comes out every time.
I think you probably overheard me on the phone a couple times. I had this dog that just kept showing up in my family's yard, and
It's loyal.
when I got home,
Loyal.
I was gonna take it out in the woods and I was gonna fucking kill it.
That's I know
sorry.
a politician who did that in the future.
In the future. And every day that dog is maybe the best part of my day. And I keep thinking, like, is this thing that I love and the thing that gets me through every day going to kill my wife? And I just keep thinking that every day. Because I can't bear to do anything about it.
It hasn't happened yet.
Is the dog trained?
Did you kill the dog before you came?
No, I did not kill the No, it's here. It's with my wife.
You should bring the dog next time. He could be a great asset.
Or, yeah, you probably should bring the dog next time. Just to be safe, but... You get my point. The thing that I look forward to at the end of each day might be the thing that just eats my family.
It's interesting you're talking about that, because my cat... healthy!
My cat hung itself.
No, healthy as a horse. Somehow, after 16 years, still ticking like he's a kitten. I really don't understand.
You know, some cats are like that.
I don't have any pets, but
It's probably a good idea based on what we've been through. Just to not have any pets. Live in Chicago.
I mean, you've all also heard me on the phone. I did find my son, thankfully, but
Oh yeah.
Good.
Did he join ISIS?
not exactly. It seems like he's actually in the army now, which I'm not quite convinced is a good thing, but it's way better than ISIS. So I don't know.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Yeah, we're working on it.
Maybe we'll get him away from whatever's going to happen here in Reno.
Yeah.
Get him over to Afghanistan where it's safe.
I thought you were going to say get him away from ISIS, and I was like, well, I don't know how to technically that somehow gets him closer. I don't know.
So you guys get in the car.
Yes.
You guys get in the car, and it drives you along the tarmac. Drives you down the runways to a hangar. In a corner stands a fold-out table and a few folding chairs. Waiting for you is Pitzerelli and a woman sitting there with Pitzerelli that you have not seen before.
Hello, woman.
She's very normal looking.
Plain
Jane.
I guess so.
Got it.
Did you want me to be really hot?
No.
She's got a huge.
She's like
tracks
in her
going on.
mid-30s.
Oh.
Old.
Young.
You,
compared
all
to
of you are
us.
older.
Yeah.
Old.
You guys get out of the car.
42 at this point?
I'm like 40.
Does it look like Morraine at all?
It does not look like Morraine.
I don't. When we're pretty far
Let's
out.
see.
I don't think I
Thomas
see her.
Thompson was 25 in 2001. It's been 16 years. So 41.
I have 48 written down. I'm not sure when that was.
You're 49 now.
Okay.
Damn.
Jake is 40 now.
That's what I thought. I was keeping a good record.
Me too. What do you mean?
Yeah, perfect.
I was just saying I was. I was not criticizing you, Toby. I was just saying I was proud of myself.
It felt good.
Is this the team, Pitzerelli?
This is them. Fellas, come over here. This is a new agent who is joining Task Force Masticate.
Can we talk about the name? I don't know if I like that name.
You don't like it?
No.
All things considered.
Maybe we start with a different letter this
Does
time.
she know what happened at the last?
She knows what she needs to know, and I will be briefing on that later. So, Task Force Masticate. Meet.
My name's Robin.
I write it down immediately.
Robin Reyes.
Robin Reyes.
Past code names.
Reading Railroad.
I hope that this is a good and constructive work environment.
You came to the wrong place.
Yeah.
They're
I
all
don't
wearing
know how you
cowboy
got-
outfits.
I didn't realize there
I'm
was
not
a
a
memo
cowboy.
to dress cool,
It's just-
Pitzerelli.
There was a memo to dress cool.
I mean,
We're all cowboys.
Pizzarelli got it.
Figured it out.
He just looks away from me. Doesn't say anything.
and they're so clever.
You ever give someone a compliment and they're just like,
God.
They're pretty on the ball. So
I can see that.
So, Pitts, what are we here for?
Well, first off, I just want to say, we got off to a rough start last time.
You don't fucking say.
But you did well, providing cover stories, covering up what happened. Good effect on the target. We want to show you some tougher assignments. Nothing too easy.
None of those baby steps like you've had up to this point.
We are concerned, the program is, about two recent Reno events. Howard Pena and Nora Bridget. First, on the morning of May 22nd, a groundskeeper at Greater Nevada Field, a minor league baseball park, found the body of janitor Howard Pena in the outfield. The janitor had been hacked to death in the early morning, well before dawn. His wallet and keys had not been taken. Reno police are already investigating Pena's death, but have turned up nothing. What drew us to it was the ritualistic nature of the killing. Many of the countless smears and splashes of gore seem to have been made deliberately and drawn like letters or symbols, perhaps sigils, before Pena was decapitated. Then, there's a video taken by a software engineer named Nora Bridget. Bridget is one of a number of people the program keeps under active watch due to her access to sensitive materials. Bridget's computer automatically uploaded a video to YouTube using a script that Bridget had set up. The program's teams caught it before it went public. He says, the video was taken from a dashboard camera in Bridget's 2014 Honda Civic. It begins while Bridget drives and speaks to the audio recorder. She parks the car in a suburban neighborhood across from a small house. She says, quote, I'm in Sparks. It should be at this address, across the street. I'm at 1281 Galt Way. It should be happening now, I think. Maybe soon? The math isn't precise yet, if it's anything at all. I feel like I'm on the edge of figuring this out, or maybe like I'm going crazy. Anyway, I'm going to check it out. She gets out of the vehicle, leaving the camera on to document her actions. She is around 30, maybe younger, mop of red hair, someone concerned with other things than appearances. In the street, she looks back to check as if to check that the camera is working. She looks at her watch, then she pauses, standing still, lost in thought about something. Her head turns slightly back towards the camera, and then she's gone. One frame she's there, the next she's not. She just disappears.
What sort of math was she mathing?
The program signals security people got it live. The camera automatically uploads it to a hard drive, and it was set to upload to YouTube if she didn't remove it within a certain time. As far as we can tell, the video was not doctored. Bridget's work involves national security, and because of this, her disappearance, the program has kept this event secret. It is entirely off the books. I want to highlight two other killings recently. Reno has had 12 homicides in 2016, 20 in 2015, and 19 in 2014. There were 3 murders in a single week. It stands out. Watch for signs they are connected to the case. The morning of May 25th, hikers found the hacked and burned corpse of Geraldo Calderon, a retired Mexican journalist near the Circle of Stones monument in a park and disc golf course. He had been tortured and murdered the night before. And on May 27th, robbers wearing ski masks and carrying shotguns struck the Western Village Inn and Casino. They took money from the cash cage, abducted cashier Dora Sandoval, and drove a short distance before pushing her out and hacking her to death in the parking lot. First, you must determine the cause of Nora Bridget's disappearance, find her and save her if you can. If not, keep anyone else from suffering the same fate. Second, determine whether Bridget's vanishing is related to her work at a company called Persistent Vigil Imaging Solutions. Persistent Vigil plays a key role in projects that are important, both national security and the program. Provide constant field updates, and he puts on the table a heavily encrypted satellite phone using this. Only this. This is a particularly sensitive operation. Assets of great importance are at stake. I've arranged an appointment with you at Persistent Vigil in 2 hours. You will be meeting with the owner of the company. Clyde Mock, founder and president. He's a retired U.S. Air Force colonel, about 60 years old. We've informed Mock that you guys are cleared for the secret details of the company's work. Persistent Vigil, they subcontract for the much larger Sierra Nevada Corporation, also based in Reno, which in turn works on surveillance platforms for the Pentagon. Anyone who has SIGINT or military science at 30% or higher, or who succeeds on that, can recognize or learn more.
SIGINT or what?
Military science.
I have 0 on both.
I did not roll well, but I do have them.
Do you have 30% or higher on either of them?
And a SIGINT, yes.
Okay. So you recognize and learn more. What was your name again?
Robin.
Robin. You've heard a little bit about this, specifically called Gorgon Stare, a Pentagon video capture system run out of Nellis Air Force Base, among other sites. It's a current iteration of a series of strategy-changing surveillance programs credited with saving thousands of American lives in Afghanistan and Iraq and killing many thousands of enemies. Most details concerning the project are classified and highly restricted. The Gorgon Stare runs on Predator and Reaper drones for wide area surveillance day and night. It uses a top-secret DARPA system called Argus-IS, Autonomous Real-Time Ground Ubiquitous Surveillance Imaging System, which links hundreds of cell phone cameras to create mosaic images compiled on onboard neural network software. Separate wide-angle infrared cameras allow night surveillance. Earlier programs used Argus-IS and manned flight. Each pixel is digitized individually, allowing images to be zoomed and enhanced at 16 times the original 1.8 gigapixel resolution. A technique called super resolution uses computer vision algorithms to correct blurriness and graininess, turning small blobs into sharp images of vehicles and people. A deep learning system trained on the massive ImageNet database identifies image elements with tremendous accuracy. The software processes only one change from one image to the next, reducing data transmission. One viewer of Gorgon Stare footage described it as eerily clear and precise footage like Google Earth but alive. A related program called Hyperstare, developed by the Pixia Corporation, allows correlation with the government's archive of wide-area video from anywhere in the world. Other analytic systems correlate selected footage and track movement with data from social, political, economic, and military networks. A single drone flies about 27 hours and can establish patterns of life and identifiable contact networks for every person within 100 square kilometers. The system can't read license plates, but it can identify vehicles' make, type, color, and identifiable features such as roof racks and spare tires. Those details combine with traffic cameras and data from the State Department's motor vehicles, and with Gorgon Stare's pattern of life footage can usually identify any vehicle. The latest version of Gorgon Stare, called Gorgon Stare 2, flies Reaper drones with long wing-mounted sensor and computer pods in place of bombs or missiles. It includes signals intelligence sensors to intercept radio chatter and phone calls. Sierra Nevada Corporation, a key Air Force contractor, offers a civilian version called Vigilant Stare to federal, state, county, and municipal governments. The estimated $20 million cost of a single drone has kept sales low, but less expensive versions attach the harder-to-man flights. The FBI alone ran nearly 2,000 surveillance flights in a 4-month period during late 2015, operating through a long list of front companies. That's kind of a background that you know.
Dang.
That was a lot of information.
It was. Just think of technology.
Drone.
This was hard to read for me. Like when I first read this, I was like, okay.
Fancy drones with
Drones,
very
Serves
software.
surveillance.
Computer people.
Computer folks.
It is very interesting, though.
Computer.
So, Persistent Vigil, led by Claude Mock. Mock recruited Bridget out of high school at MIT. Persistent Vigil provides wide area surveillance to Reno police, low profile but not exactly secret. Persistent Vigil runs Air Force drones that launch from Nellis Air Force Base about 700 kilometers southeast. Its offices are at Reno Tahoe Airport and buildings separate from the public concourses. They have 5 employees, including Nora Bridget. There's Clyde Mock, founder and president. Rusty Lodell, vice president, also a retired Air Force major, 49 years old. There's Nora Bridget, MIT, mathematics, computer science. She worked as a programmer. She was 26 years old. There's Kim Boyer, another programmer, MIT, mathematics with computer science, age 27. And Thomas Eves, a pilot, flies manual surveillance when a drone is unavailable. No one at Persistent Vigil, the company you're going to be looking into, knows that Bridget is missing. You can decide when and how to discuss her disappearance with her coworkers.
Yeah, such a small company, someone's gonna wonder where she's at.
Probably. Persistent Vigil's work is obviously sensitive. Investigate, but use a light touch. Personnel at the highest reaches of the Pentagon have an interest in the work of Persistent Vigil and the Sierra Nevada Corporation. With that in mind, he provides you with identification badges. You are going to pose as compliance consultants. Now, if you need to speak to actual consultants, we have a list of friendlies. If you need to consult with them, we have Gwendolyn McCarthy. She can help with any sort of archaeology or foreign language or history or occult. If these sigils mean anything, there is a Special Agent Ernest Manning nearby. He's a DEA Special Agent pilot, so he'd be helpful with aircraft, computer science, SIGINT. And then there's Iris Hill, PhD, physical science forensic examiner. So if you need to do any sort of autopsies or anything like that, or ask questions.
I heard Morraine, you kind of did that last, huh?
She did, yes. Yeah. But she suffered an injury, so she's no longer part of us.
Right, I imagine you can't do forensics with one arm.
You smile when
Yeah.
you say that? Anyway.
We're all looking at you.
Yeah, we just all kind of look and... Yep.
I guess.
They get it.
Science.
Do you have any questions?
They love
What were
me.
those 3 agent names so I can just
Too
have those
nice.
written down?
These are friendlies.
Consultant. Yeah, the friendlies.
These are friendlies: Gwendolyn McCarthy,
Gwendolyn?
Ernest Manning, and Iris Hill. Do you have any questions?
No.
Yeah. She just fucking disappeared.
She did.
And we're supposed to keep this under wraps that she's not missing and keep it out of... You're asking a lot, Pitzerelli.
No, you don't have to keep it from them. You can
So-
choose how you want to tell them.
That she's missing, sure, but
If
the
we
fact
have
that she
these
just disappeared into thin air...
Right?
Alright.
If we have these aliases, are we using these aliases to work there, or are we using them as investigators?
No, they know that you're going to be investigating the sensitive aspect of how their company works, what they do, how their drones work, and their surveillance over Reno. And so, yeah, your task is to find Nora Bridget, try and save her if you can. If not, stop anyone else from suffering the same fate, and then determine if her vanishing is related to her work at Persistent Vigil.
So I think we just go into Persistent Vigil without mentioning her at all, and just investigate what they're doing, and then on the side investigate Bridget.
Right.
And
the
also,
other scientist might be someone to speak to.
yes, and also those murders that occurred.
I was about to say, yeah, back to the homicides. The ritualistic homicides, that is.
Mm-hmm.
You want us to look into that too? Do you think they're connected? Do you have anything else on those?
It could be connected. We don't have anything else on those. You'll have to talk to the police on that.
Alright. And I'm sure you've written out a dissertation on the timeline for all of these.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm not actually going to write it down, but just assuming that we know the timeline for...
Yeah, the first one happened on May 21st. That was the murder of Pena at Greater Nevada Field. The baseball. Minor baseball.
It was like he was hacked apart.
He was hacked apart and decapitated and everything.
Yeah.
No video of that one, huh?
That was Howard.
Pena, yeah.
Yeah.
It may be Howard Pena. It
And
just says
then-
last name. Then Calderon was murdered at Washoe Stone Circle. He was found on May 24th, 2017.
I thought it was Geraldo.
Geraldo.
Okay.
Well, it's Geraldo Calderon is his last name.
Oh,
Calderon.
sorry. I just had time to write down first names.
Okay.
Yeah. Geraldo, murdered in the park, yeah.
In the Stone Circle. And then the Sandoval murder at the casino.
And what was her name?
May 27th, 2017. Her name was Dora Sandoval.
So, Howard, Geraldo, and Dora, not Nora. And all of them were hacked to pieces.
Yeah.
In a similar way.
That's what it looks like. She was hacked to death in the parking lot.
Parking lot next to the casino.
She was dragged out of the casino, yeah.
Yeah. So, the police haven't gotten any further than that?
You're going to have to talk to the police about
Okay.
this. We have not talked to the police about it. All right. Any other questions?
No. No.
All right. Good luck, team. Team Masticate.
Team.
I don't know.
Why
why
are you
keep
calling
saying
us
it.
that?
That's just what the director and the people in charge picked. It was just a random name.
We don't like that.
Can we pick another letter? Like, can we be J?
Why does it matter what we're called? It's not like
It
we're
matters. It matters. Considering our friend was eaten.
Did it matter before she was? Or
A little bit, but more now, as you can probably fucking imagine.
I didn't realize you made friends with each other.
You know, when you see a person get eaten alive by alligators, you become a little bit closer with them, I think.
Did she care when you were burned?
Not as much.
We just knew each other barely at that point.
You guys seem like a caring bunch.
I'm gonna light you on fire.
Do you say that?
No.
He thinks it though.
You're gonna have a realization at some point. And
Did you-
I'm ready for that.
Did you guys become closer because of Cornucopia House?
How much do you know, Robin? Pitzerelli, what did you tell her?
She understands the basics.
Clearly.
I'm trying to learn more. Isn't that
Robin, what's your background?
FBI?
What'd you do?
A lot of admin work.
Okay. You know how to fire that gun on your hip?
I do. We all learn, don't we?
Not
Yeah.
admins.
I mean, they have to go through basic at some point.
Every Marine is a
Secretaries.
rifleman.
I don't know about that.
I should have got that other guy back who wanted to be a Marine.
Oh, no. Well, Robin, I'm glad we have an extra person here. As you can see, we're a little rough around the edges, so it might
I
be
can
nice.
see that.
It'll be
Absolutely.
nice to have a little bit of a friendlier face.
Because I'm a woman?
No,
Clearly
because
not.
I'm kind of not dealing with any bullshit anymore. It's actually part of my therapy.
This
Oh.
is the no bullshit zone.
We share a lot, I see. Well, I won't be, but I think we will do this mission and then we'll go home.
I hope so.
Jesus Christ.
This
Alright,
is,
Pitzerelli, can we go?
You're free to go.
Yeah,
Wait a minute,
thanks.
you're starting Robin off? This is her first mission?
This is not her first mission.
Oh, well, okay, then fill us in. You told her
Let's
about
fill
all
in.
of our past escapades so
On
far.
the relevant things.
I'm asking for
What's-
relevant things.
She can help you and assist you on a lot of
I've
different
done
factors.
many missions and I've completed them successfully.
She is accomplished both in Delta Green and with her regular career. She was in the Middle East, and she is very combat ready.
Bang up job down there.
Admin work.
admin work.
You're doing a great job.
That's real. That was a great response, actually. Like, I want to punch you, but like that was a very good response.
You're doing really good work.
Yeah. Well,
We might kill her.
We hate you, but you're doing a good job.
We don't want them to hate me.
No, of course not.
no, it's, I'm
You're
glad.
being friendly.
I am.
Look, if someone has
So
to
helpful.
die,
I'm glad
it
we
just-
have an admin helping us out.
yeah, just go do some paperwork.
I actually am glad you're here.
So, hey, lady. Hey, lady.
Is there some other definition of admin that I don't know?
No, you were like, go do some paperwork, and I was.
That's what an admin does.
Yeah, I was making fun
Maybe
of
you might want to explain a little bit more.
Maybe. I
She
don't
doesn't
know.
have to right now. We're allowed to not like her right now.
Yeah.
She's replacing a person we worked with for like 2 decades and we saw get eaten alive, we're probably going to be kind of cold at first.
Listen, sometimes...
It's more so against Pitzerelli.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are people that say or do things that are unnatural, and I find them, and I have a mission that Pitzerelli will send me on, and I take care of the situation, and then I'm done. That's very similar to what I do in my current line of work.
Ooh. Well, I guess.
I don't know if that cleared anything up.
I feel like that made me feel worse.
Yeah.
I have a better understanding.
I feel like that made me feel more suspicious about your normal line of work.
I do the same thing when I'm at the office.
So was it with the FBI, or was it with... What kind of wet works operations did you work out of?
I just don't understand why you guys aren't getting it.
I get it. I'm just curious about the details.
I really like this character.
What details?
You don't have to share, but I'm curious.
Do you want to share all the details with me, a person you just met?
Somebody else already did, it would appear.
It's really filled you on the relevant details.
I know Morraine lost her limbs. I know she's gone. And now I'm here with all of my limbs. That's a good thing for you
look
guys.
at Pitzerelli. It was none of her fucking business. And I go and get in the car.
Thank you for the feedback.
He's a real sharp
I submitted
character.
a comment card.
I just walk out. I'm fully smoking a cigarette that I've picked up in the last year and a half.
When I see you pull out a cigarette,
20 years ago, but in the last year and a half, I've regularly
could I have one?
I walk away from mine.
Alright, here. I pull out mine. I hand
Thank
you.
you.
Fitz, we'll get some information. I just want to make sure she's ready for what we've been going through.
She is very ready.
I don't take this the wrong way, Pitzerelli, but it's hard to trust you. So, I guess we'll just have to find out.
Do I know he went to visit?
No.
Let's get moving.
Alright. Good luck. Pitzerelli gets in the car and leaves.
Does the driver that picked us up just leave us that car?
Yeah.
Cool.
Because the meeting you have is at the same airport that you're at.
Yeah, at the
In
hangar.
an hour. Anything else you want to say before you go to the persistent vigil?
Well, I told you guys what I do for a living. What do you do?
You already have quite a bit of information on me.
I mean, I just know you've been burned in more ways than one.
Got him.
Do you actually laugh in character?
Yeah.
She doubles over laughing.
You have to admit that one was funny. We have to laugh a little. What's the point of life if you can't enjoy it?
I actually kind of follow with that. It was insensitive, but it was...
It was hilarious.
You do have to laugh occasionally. I don't know if that's the right joke to laugh about.
I'm gonna watch you lose yourself.
In the music.
And I'm not gonna laugh about it.
You do that.
On a scale of 1
He's
to
gonna talk the
100.
talk and then just die immediately.
Just roll D20 for sanity loss. Fucking, that's your character. That's what's coming.
We'll see.
We'll see. Oh, so funny.
Robin, on a scale of 1 to 100, how sane do you think you are?
Don't.
3.
It sounds about right. You line up for this kind of work. I get it now. Did you come prepared at least?
Jake would despise you.
Of course I did.
Pitzerelli left each of you a handgun.
Yeah.
You're allowed to carry guns. You're a part of Homeland Security and your compliance officers.
Okay. I gotta make one pit stop on the way there.
We're at the airport.
No,
He's got
the meeting is at the airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna be back in like 30 minutes.
Where are you going?
Wait, I guess it's not important right now. I shipped myself something.
Gonna jerk off. Oh.
We can pick it up later.
You know what? I trust you. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get out
Get out of here, you scamp.
The rest of you hang out in the hangar while he
Can
goes.
I all of a sudden am overcome with like a huge sense of guilt for the fact that I have not reached out to Morraine. And I'm gonna call the house. I'm gonna step away and I'm gonna call Morraine.
Okay. Ring. Oh, would what's her name? Follow?
Moraine?
No, Reyes.
Oh,
She fucking better not. I will curse her out.
I might just be close by.
I'm walking out of the building.
Okay.
I watched.
She
them
will
all
have
do it.
to obviously walk
Then
with
no.
me.
Hello?
Hey, is this Morraine?
What was your name again?
This is Jake.
Jake Blevins.
Well, if it isn't fucking Jake, how you doing, man? Pitzerelli told me he was gonna send you guys on some other fucking mission. Don't get your legs bit off, that's what I'll say.
That's the goal.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's always been the goal, right?
Jesus Christ, Morraine, I need to get down there and see you. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about me, I got this hole to keep me occupied.
You look out the window, Morraine. You look out the window. You can see in the grass there's a rabbit there on its side, and as you're watching it and talking to him, you're looking to see it's birthing some baby rabbits.
Not this again.
This is crazy. God, I forgot your name again. This is
Jake Blevins.
This is in line with my character.
Yeah.
Jake, I'm watching a rabbit give birth to rabbits right now.
That doesn't seem very.
I'm watching them outside.
Wow.
It's horrifying.
Yeah, birth is scary. Are you doing all right?
It kind of made me forget how shit my life was for a second, because that just looks awful. What sort of mission is Pitzerelli sending you on?
You know, multiple homicides.
What's happening?
I was staring at Toby because he watched a rabbit die today. But
Okay.
I've got to be honest. I met your replacement.
She's that good, huh?
No, I fucking hate her, and
Well, at least she didn't catch your face on fire.
that was all me. That was, you know.
Listen, Jake. Do good or get out. It might not be worth it anymore. I don't really know much these days, but...
I don't know if I can do either.
Yeah, you were Googling his name and other names recently.
You know something, I was somehow missing you guys, which is crazy because it's the reason I'm the way I am right now.
Yeah,
Or I'm kind of the reason I'm the way I am right now, to be honest. But
I understand.
Vasquez is dead.
It's not a surprise.
She
but
killed herself. At least that's what it says.
How are you doing, by the way? How you feeling?
I mean, I'm Googling Vasquez and learning she's dead, but I'm okay, I guess. I got Oliver here and my dad, and I scroll on Facebook all day. It's horrible.
Trump is president now, also. It's 2017.
God, what a time to be going through what we're going through.
I was curious what Delta Green might be like under, you think he's involved in any way?
I very sincerely doubt he's involved with
What
this.
if he's some sort of horror,
I think if he was involved with this, we would immediately know.
He would immediately, everyone would know about it.
Yeah, he would immediately talk about it. That's the thing. It's like...
Maybe I could join the Space Force. Maybe you don't need limbs for that.
That is what it says in the meta plot for Delta Green. It's like they did not brief Trump on this.
Yeah.
They haven't briefed a lot of presidents. Some presidents, no. But they didn't brief a lot.
Well, Jake, if you need anything, I know there's not a lot I can do here, but you can always call and bounce ideas off me. It's not like I'm talking to anyone.
You know what, will do. I really appreciate that.
What's the new recruit's name?
Fucking who knows? She's awful.
It's funny they got you another girl.
Seems like the pattern. Every group needs one.
Tell the other guys I said hi, or don't. Whatever you prefer.
I'll tell them. Yeah, you hang up.
Bye, Jake. Be safe.
Bye, Morraine. You hang up, and a bat falls down. Breaks its back.
I hear him do that, like yell that, and Robin like walks around the corner and sees a bat with a broken back right beside you. Bat got your tongue.
You double over again laughing.
Shoot her. Let's call on this bitch.
Does this happen often?
I walk away. I just walk right past
You
her.
walk away. Yeah, you walk back into the hangar. You're left on the side of the building, and as you're on the side of the building, you like hear something behind you. Reyes, what's your first name again?
Robin.
Robin, you hear something behind you.
I turn around.
You turn around.
I turned around.
I turned around.
You see a cat, a rare Egyptian Mao,
Oh, I pets it from them.
spotted white and gray, calmly staring at you. It's real close to you, like as close as you and Toby.
I get down low and I look it right in the eyes.
You get in its face and
No,
look down
I'm
your
just
lap.
looking at it.
Just looking straight at you.
I stand up.
Mhm.
I have my foot ready to kick.
Yeah. It walks towards you. What do you do?
I'm just looking at it right now.
It walks up right next to your foot. Looks up at you. Just staring. You do anything or not?
I take a step back.
You take a step back?
Yeah.
He follows. What do you do?
I'm wearing a jacket. I take it off and I hit it at the cat.
You hit it at the cat. Okay. As you swing it at the cat, make a roll. Make a fighting unarmed roll.
Why are you attacking the
I
cat?
don't want the cat to be close to me. I've learned that animals are like weird around you guys. 32. That's a pass.
Kind of success?
It's a normal.
Yeah. The cat evades the coat, jumps up, and bites your leg.
I am going to. Do I have a knife in my pocket?
Yeah.
Are there people around me? I'm gonna take out the knife and try to like stab it off my leg.
Go ahead, roll. You have the bonus die because it's right. It's literally bitten into your leg.
I don't pass.
It lets go of your leg, and yeah, you miss it.
Okay.
And it kind of backs up 2 feet and like looks at you.
I start walking away.
Your leg is throbbing.
Mm-hmm.
Pain. You walk back towards the hangar.
Yeah, I go to them.
Okay.
I got bit in the leg by a cat.
Crazy. And it'll probably happen again.
Do any of you guys have first aid? The first aid kit?
No.
Yeah, he's gone. You're. I guess they deliver it at the airport, probably. Sure.
Yeah.
There's like a locker where your package is put in there, and you retrieve your package
Yes.
with your gun.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And now I drive back to get
You
them.
drive back to get them. Toby, what do? You're just sitting there.
I mean, I still have my phone. I want to try and do some just minor. Oh no, that's not a good idea. Yeah, I guess I just kind of sit there and do nothing.
Okay.
Do whatever research I can.
Like what?
Did he give us any documentation or anything?
No.
No. Okay, then I just.
Start doing some Googling on the
Yeah.
letters or
Yeah.
something.
Well, just tell me. You Google who?
The company,
Persistent Vigil?
yeah.
I mean, you learn more from Pitzerelli than what you can find online.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just waiting for this meeting, basically.
Sure. Do you want to like call the police and like try to schedule a meeting with whoever's in charge of those murders?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
It's going to be 2:00 when your meeting starts, so you schedule a meeting for like 5 maybe with the police.
Yeah.
You do that. Everyone returns back. You guys get in the car. You saw that she's bleeding a little from her leg.
You alright there, Robin?
I got bit by a cat.
Oh, shit. You didn't
Also,
try
a
to stab
bat
her.
broke its back in front of Jake Blevins.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's-
pretty normal now.
What do you mean this is normal?
You'll see that a lot.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Don't ask questions.
How am
No,
I
questions are fine.
How am I supposed to be a part of this team if I don't ask questions, Jake Blevins?
I'm just looking at my phone. Listen. I feel like we've gotten off on the wrong foot, but until you give me some other indication on who you are, I think we're gonna stay on the wrong foot.
I made a joke about a bat.
No, you made a joke about our friend who was eaten alive and me who had my face burnt.
All relevant details that I thought we could all connect on.
Yeah, silly, fun shit.
I'm just driving, I look in the rearview mirror at Robin, I'm like, okay.
Alright, yeah, I guess.
I guess not everyone has the same social cues as everyone else.
I guess not.
So could you tell me why animals bite and break their backs around you guys?
We have been connected to some sort of supernatural being or essence or deity that speaks to animals and causes them to attack us or kill themselves. So that'll happen.
Pitzerelli should have briefed you on, what
He
we're
probably
doing.
should have told you that and not
all the
personal
relevant
details.
details.
About us.
This is where they live.
Yeah.
He mostly told me personal details.
Yeah, it sounds like he
Yeah,
mostly
that.
told you shit about us.
Oh, he didn't tell you about Ragnarok coming, possibly? The end of days? You know,
Children of Atlantis.
Shrednevastar.
It
Nothing.
might have
Rings a
been
bell.
brief meeting notes, but nothing of significance. Mostly that I was here to assist on this new mission and,
With, like, clerical work, or...
admin work.
Well,
Take
But
notes.
that, he did give me some information into Cornucopia House and children and hungry mother.
that's something at least then. Well, hopefully your admin skills come into play here.
They will.
I'm sure they will.
They will.
She have, like, a notebook or something?
No.
She has no notebook.
Is there one around?
No.
There's not a notebook or something?
Unless one of you guys brought a notebook.
I have mine in my shirt pocket.
Let's keep my eyes out for one, so I can get her something to write down. Meeting minutes.
I have all of my notes up in my mind palace.
I don't trust that.
I wouldn't solely rely on that.
Maybe she has a.
You've already forgotten things that Pitzerelli told you however many minutes ago that
And
was.
maybe I want to hear your perspective on things.
No.
I mean, we'll fill you in on the details that matter here, but we gotta focus on this meeting first.
Absolutely.
Alright, you guys pull up to the building. It's on the tarmac. It's off to the side here. We can stop here if you want tonight, or we can start talking to these people.
I'd say probably stop here, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll start next time with you guys. You guys pull up to the front. Out steps out of the building a large, bald man wearing khakis and a blue polo shirt that sports his company's logo. And he puts out his hand to shake your hand. And we'll start there next time.
Dope. What was his name again?
I get on my knees
Clyde
and I
Mock.
suck those fingies.
What?
I'm joking.
Do you like,
Just joking.
Do you like Morgan's new character?
No,
I'm joking.
What do you think her deal is?
I think we're
I
gonna
think
kill
she's
her,
a
and it's
little
not gonna matter.
insane. She's
I
a
wanted to
bitch.
play a kind of a cool, like, I'm a cool girl character.
Yeah, that's
I'm a chill girl character.
you
don't
I
end
say
up dead.
cool shit character.
Say mean things to me.
That's what cool
You're
girls
rude.
do,
Yeah.
right? They're mean.
I've never.
You got
That's
first of
met
all.
a cool
partly
girl.
true.
I think you
like
guys are gonna start liking.
I like your character, but you don't just like. Here's the thing. I have liked a lot of Toby's characters. A lot of Toby's characters, I've been actively like, fuck them. I don't like what they do. I will actively like talk shit on them because I don't like what they do. But I like their character.
It's all one character. That's all
I
got.
felt like I had some good lines.
You had some great lines. You had one line in particular that was incredible. I'm trying to remember what it was. What was that first thing you said?
Admin work.
Was it?
That was one, because we were talking about being in the Middle East.
Yeah,
What did I
Pitzerelli
ask
was
you?
saying something about that.
Well, I was like, I did admin work, and then he was like, yeah, she did some work in the Middle East, and then I was like,
No, I said something to you and you responded, and it was good.
Well,
I
look
can't
at
remember
this.
what it was.
We have this.
It's
We'll
recording.
never
Call
It's
the
there.
recording.
we'll see.
Oh yeah, you guys can't listen to the beginning of this. You weren't there.
Too fucking late.
Well, it's not too late.
It's too late.
For you, maybe. But you aren't going to listen to it.
How do you know?
I know you won't.
How do you know?
I just know you won't.
You
But-
don't know that. I could have listened to all of them.
You haven't.
I've
I mean-
listened to a lot of them.
I was about to say, Toby listens and watches stuff all the time.
Oh, sure. That's
It is playing.
Yeah.
It's playing.
I am curious to see what Robin's backstory is. You almost gave me the vibe of like someone who worked for like the Secret Service in Britain or something.
What?
Like without the accent.
Wouldn't it be crazy if you were spot on?
I that's what it feels like though. It's like, oh, I did admin work, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or the CIA.
Or CIA or something similar. Yeah.
CIA hitman.